So many amazing things are happening. And I'm just so grateful for everything. So as always, we open up our sessions together to create space for high vibrational energy and the compassion and acceptance for you in here in this space and me to be authentically ourselves. Hi, how are you? And so in this space that's highly protected, we always open it with inviting the archangels into our session to share energy with us and help us on our journey. So first is Archangel Michael. He guides us with his sword of truth and protects us with his cloak of protection on our path. He's always the one who's like right behind you. Archangel Gabriel always brings up the Eastern energy that works with wisdom and strength on your journey. Archangel Raphael, who I have to give so much gratitude to. So many health miracles in my life and my father's life, and I'm always so grateful that energy is here. It's here for everybody who's in this chat. You can experience it here, you can take it with you. All of those things is yours. Also, we are, I just got tingles. Because it's, again, the electronic presence of Jesus Christ in the chat, y'all. So today felt like every day's been feeling like Friday lately, which is awesome. It feels like every day just goes by so quickly, and I'm working on like different things, but it's all good. Everything's all good. I hope it's all great for you too. If you have any interest in asking a question for tarot cards, feel free to just like or subscribe, and I'll do that for you. These are the gifts that I have been remembering through this lifetime, and as they are gifts, right? They're not just gifts for me, they're gifts for everybody. Synonymous. That is an excellent name. And really, for me, it's just some decoration. It's just decoration. I have a nice forehead that is perfect for highlighting anything right there. That's why I do it. That's pretty much why I do anything, right? Because I like it, or it feels good, or I want to. I mean, isn't that why most people do things? I hope you get the opportunity to do things like that. Some people feel like they don't have that opportunity, but I'm here to tell you, you can, and you will, and I'm so glad you made it in here, because that's the first thing where you're like, what WTF is going on, and then you start digging, and then you start finding, and then you start I'm old enough to know that usually when people bring a certain energy into a space, it's because that's the energy they have internally. So I never to me, it's more like compassion. Like, I'm sorry that you hold those feelings inside of yourself, that's how you view yourself, therefore that's how you view others. So I'm glad you made it in here. Thank you, Roz. And synonymous, like, thank you for saying that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me express my compassion towards you. And I hope you carry that with you. And that starts healing you on your journey. Because when we sit in judgment of others, right, which is basically what was happening, that just shows that we sit in judgment of ourselves. We don't accept ourselves, and we don't really accept anything, more just like acceptance is really important. It just is. Acceptance and forgiveness. Okay, Roz, what? Whew. Roz, you got some strong energy. What does Roz need to know? Let's see what comes out. It doesn't matter. Please, I've learned a long time ago not to listen to people who are not in the place I want to be. Right? It's kind of like, why would you take advice from someone who is not where you want to be in life? So, don't worry. The purpose was for something else. They came in here to say this not as something against me, but as like a cry for help for the energy in here to help them. Hey, brothers and sisters, Larry, how are you doing? I'm glad that you are here. Thank you for joining. I'm happy to pull some tarot cards for you if you're comfortable with that, with a like or a subscribe. Just an energy exchange. These are gifts I have remembered during my lifetime here, and as they're gifts to me, I offer them as gifts to others. Okay, so Roz, here's the first two that you got. This is like you have a lot of choices, but at the same time, you feel like you're stuck or you don't have any choice at all. You feel like you're trapped into making a decision about something. Oh, here's another one. Be solid in your emotional management, right? Because it's very easy in situations like this to feel like you don't, right? Like you don't have the capacity to make these choices. You do. You already do. And what I want to ask one more thing about it. It's like what is it? What's being recommended to you? Wow, there's lots of cards now that I just started that question. It had lots to say. Let's see what's recommended to you. This is what's recommended to you. Whatever. There are things that are dead, done, and over with. Things that you are thinking, things that you've like had on your mind, things that others have thought about you. And why is it dead, done, and over with? And what are you going to do, right? This is the feeling. It's like dead, done, and over with. And now you're like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to change your perspective. Yeah, of course. Yes. Change your perspective. Look at things in a different way. Spend time with yourself in this energy of being like the understanding. That's what this is. It's the understanding that your emotional well-being and the emotions you have are not from anything happening or anyone externally. You have the power over that. Yes, Econ, totally you can. We're just gonna do Miyaka first. Just please like or subscribe. That's all that I ask. And I hope that this energy and this space is good for you and that you take it on your way. My cat's being rowdy. I'm doing great, Econ. Okay. Miyaka. What does Miyaka need to know? Okay. We'll see how that turns out. I think I might have done some of my cards upside down or right side up. Doesn't matter. I know we did. It's okay. I didn't pull any cards yet. Okay. Okay, so yes, I did mix my cards up upside down and right side up. But for you, it seems like there's something on your mind that you are, I don't say like struggling with, but it's like, it keeps you up at night. It's like you're using your energy for worrying instead of getting to the action part. But it's understandable why you are feeling this way, right? This is clearly some kind of deep familiar relationship or something like that you feel you're very attached to, that you're being pulled away from, that you did not want to leave yet. And that's okay. The reminder is, how do I know that? That's so funny. People ask me that stuff all the time. before I started reading tarot cards, like, I know I don't necessarily need the tarot cards. Like, I see, I know, I hear, I understand, right? That, hey, Liv, how are you doing? I know things that I shouldn't know. I know things that people haven't told anybody else. Like, oh, I'm sorry, Econ. Did you see him as, like, this type of person? Someone who was very intellectually sharp? And I would say also for you, right, this is for you too. Like, when something like that happens, torn apart, it's almost like, instead of being in your feelings, in your cups, you're maybe in your mind, right? Like, not necessarily really fully feeling it and transmuting it and moving through that kind of grief. Remember, you have control over the thoughts you think. No, I am not. I do have a degree in chemistry, and I worked in a research facility. Something's happening fast. Or you're getting messages, and the messages are about keeping some things to yourself, disarming anyone who wants to disrupt your peace during this time. And you got Archangel Michael here. Hey, love, you ever want to stay and get a reading? Totally happy to. Thanks for stopping by and, like, chatting. That's awesome. This is Archangel Michael right here, right? So while you're taking these swords out, he's like, I got another one for you. Don't worry, everything you've seen, everything is being offered to you. You are being protected on this path. You are being protected during this time of grief. Don't let anyone take your peace. No, that's just it. Okay, who was next? Lev? Are you still out? I'm sorry, Econ. Know that one of the ways to help get a little extra sleep is set the intention and know the reality that as you are going to sleep, you want to see, speak, hear from your Father, anything that you might need. Like, your imagination, right, is infinite. Oh, it's 1:30 a.m. for you right now. What time is it here? 7:30. I'm in the New York area. I'm on the Eastern time zone in the U.S. I'm so glad that this brought you some peace and sense of being seen, Econ. You're in your area. Alright. So since there's no one else here with a question, I feel like that's not true. There's someone with a question that's going to be answered, but they are in the 5D space here with us, meaning that they might not see it till a later time. They're not in here now, but they will be, and energetically they are. And everyone who is, or will be, or was, energy is also here too. Oof. Yeah. This is a great one. Whoever this is for, it's awesome. And you know what? I'm claiming it too, because it came out with the Queen of Wands first. And in every single tarot deck, I'm either the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, or the Moon, because I'm a Pisces. Yes, like, I don't necessarily believe in coincidences either. I believe everyone who comes into this chat is for a purpose as well, right? It's like we cross each other's energy and lives in ways that can either, you know, be beneficial or not. And so I always choose beneficial. And I always choose the knowledge that, yes, I'm supposed to be here and I'm supposed to be seen, which is kind of like my challenge. But yes, thank you. I really appreciate that. So Queen of Wands here is someone who knows about their light and dark, is protected, is abundant, takes action when necessary. This one came out upside down, but but I am feeling it upside down, right? Because I don't want to hear about hard work. I want to hear about it's not hard work. The hard work is over. Your time for reaping the rewards and abundance is coming. It requires a bit of a new journey, right? It's like that. It's kind of when you're here and you want to get here and you're like, yeah, it's going to require a new journey, but it takes you exactly to your happiness and goal. And you know what? If you end up where you wanted to be, this doesn't feel like hard work anymore. It feels like fulfillment, right? Of the actions that you took, like the guided actions you took to get to that like pinnacle energy of the Empress. It's beautiful. And look, celebration. It's all, that's what I'm saying. It's not hard work. It's the like release of hard work. Like you're already there. Hey everybody, more people came into the chat. I'm glad, Econ. That's awesome. That's the energy that's in here. We've got big protective energy in this space. Hey to everyone else who just came in. I'm happy to answer a question with the tarot cards if you like. Just, you don't even have to ask the question in the chat or out loud. You could just let me know that you liked and subscribed, and then I'm more than happy to connect to the energy. This is the gift I've been remembered in addition to others, and as their gifts I give them freely as they were freely given to me. It does take a while to feel, well, no, I feel like that's a limiting belief. Anything could happen at any moment, so I'm not going to say that no more. I try to be mindful of the things I'm saying, because when you see something is how it is, that's kind of like locking that in place. And who knows if it's even real or true? It's probably not. It's probably not. You find out along the way. I'm going to flip all these back right. Oh, okay, no, I'm not going to. Normally I make sure they're all going in the right direction. However, I feel like this happened for a reason, and so I should just, you know, keep going with it. Let's see what comes out here. Just things like sliding around. Ooh. Makes sense. This is the energy of struggle and rushing. The next card on the top of the deck is this one, Five of Cups. That's like grief. Do not rush into these situations. Also, do not rush into help something that you're not necessarily involved with. You don't need to be part of that mess, right? That's And it's so weird because, oh, bye Econ, it was great to meet you. I'm glad that you got something positive out of this. Have a great night. Maybe I see you again. If not, enjoy your amazing journey that starts now. It's so weird because on the bottom of the deck is the Star, which is this knowledge and intentional creation of where you want to be. For some reason, like these 7 stars, I'm Pleiadians. I don't know. I know that that's... I'd be one of those too. I think I've been in a lot of places. I've been here a lot of times. Archangel Michael took me to the Akashic Records, where you can kind of see like all of your books of life. And I have a few shelves. Oh, no. We can do it again. right? There can be more. There can be more. So we'll definitely get there. Again, but remember, like, you don't, it's not supposed to be a struggle, and so many people have been sold that lie. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay. Miyako, what is the energy here? Let me know. What do they need to know? Why are they here? I just heard that too. What's going on? Okay, we doing some jumping cards here. A little sticky. Sometimes they like to move, sometimes they don't. I think that also has a part of the message in it as well. Alright, so, wow, okay, these 4 just flipped up. Okay, so this is the first one, and it came upside down. This is normally about choosing where you give your material possessions, who is deserving or not. It came upside down, which can mean that you're not, and I'm guilty of this too, you're giving to everyone. You have to give to yourself first, and the only thing that you can offer and truly give to anyone else is whatever is overflowing from your cup of energy, knowledge, financial resources. All right, here's the next one. Hold on. Okay. It feels like you do this a lot. You know what this is starting to feel like? People pleasing. Where you're like, man, I just already did this. I've been doing this so long. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, how do I get out of that? Where is the rest, right? Like, you can see, right? He looks weary. And I think what you're weary of is feeling like you don't have enough, right? But I also understand, because I know this is for me too, I've done that too, like helping family instead of allowing them to learn their lessons. Like sometimes it's not great to step in and solve things for people, because in the end, what they're left with is that you are a great person who helped them, but they're not left with that internal understanding that they could have resolved it themselves. They're strong enough to overcome or anything like that. This doesn't mean that people don't need help. And the reason why I feel it's family is because Six of Cups is like nostalgia, almost like how it used to be, right? And then you're thinking about how it used to be, and that's what's leading to these feelings of give. Like, what do I want to say about this? It's like overworked, overdone, and left with nothing. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. This is winter. In this deck, there was additional 3 pieces of art that were done by the original designer of the tarot cards, the standard Smith tarot deck. And this one, to me, winter is always like, it's the void, it's the patience, it's the waiting, it's the preparing, right? It's the time when everything is asleep, and then preparing for the spring. I feel like there's something else here for you. it's this feeling that, right, you want a team. And the team is gonna help you release your worries, help you sleep better at night. And the question always is then, how do I find these people? Where are they? How are they gonna help me? How will I know them? Right here, baby. You just gotta listen to your intuition. You are going to be given some actions to do, and it's gonna lead you to where you need to go. Because we going up, 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 up. Up in vibration. We don't need no worries. We don't need no hesitation. Just believe and trust and know that the best is always out there for you. And in this space here too, thank you everyone for being here. I feel like there's a message for someone else who's going to watch later. Let's see who this is. Whoa, that came real quick. That's one. Let's keep going. You can just like or subscribe, and I'm happy to answer a question for you. You don't have to ask it out loud. And yes, listen to your intuition and give yourself the grace and permission to say no to things that drain you instead of uplifting you or serving you. Yeah. All right. So do you need to hear this? What is the rest of the message? Whoop. That one's energetic. Whoop. Okay. Which always, that amuses me. And that's why that one was energetic. That's hilarious. So the one that was energetic is this one right here. The Knight of Swords rushing into things. That's hilarious. The first one that came out is like the Page of Pentacles, right? So it's like maybe there's this new idea of something that you want to create or do or make or have, a wish, a goal, dream, a desire that you have identified, and you are considering what you need to do to, fulfill that goal. It is not the time to rush in after it. Right? We don't chase. We don't chase. Things come to us. What is for us comes to us. Wait. Be patient. Meditate. Change your perspective. All of those things will help you know that you don't need to rush. And everything is right on time. I feel like there's 2 more cards in here. Okay, yep, there's one. That might have been the other one, but... right now. We'll see. Always listen to your intuition, have discernment. The more you listen, the louder the voice gets, and so you're able to follow it easier. With this one out now, this is what it feels like. I'm glad this is great for you, Miyaka. I enjoyed it too. I'm so glad this is like beneficial, enjoyable, positive, all the good things. Okay, this is the last one that came out. This has to do with things that are right or wrong, legal repercussions, things like that. It's almost like it's kind of like, yes, I know what you want, right? But that's not the way to get it, right? The way to get it is to have the knowledge, have the balance, understand what's for you or not. Also, this is the card of Libra as well, so if it's anything to do with like a person or a relationship, really it's just, it's asking you to stay calm and balanced, change your perspective on things that are happening. No rush, no rush. This is the one that's at the bottom of the deck. This is like leaving behind something that's like emotional, fulfillment, or you thought was going to be emotionally fulfilling, but then it turned out it wasn't. That's, yep. That happens to my friends. And here's something that I'll share, and I hope that you find it's true in your life as well, is that when it's easy, when it's good, when you're in the flow, when things come to you, you're on the right path. That's where you're supposed to be at, where you're supposed to be going, and you're doing it right. If it's about struggle and trying and effort and all of those things, I mean, you can get results from that, but do you want that to be the way you always have to get results? And I'll also share this too, because I feel it's like when you're in that place where your energy or the vibe doesn't feel quite right, there's lots of ways that you can raise your vibration. You can dance, you can sing, you can clean, you can shout, you can run around your house clapping. There's all kinds of things you can do. Smoke crystals, whatever it takes to put you in that vibe so that you can maintain that long enough to realize you have access to that vibration regardless of the things that are around you, because all of those things are just placebos to help you match the vibration that you are trying to achieve. And then eventually you realize you don't need anything. You don't need the tarot cards, you don't need anyone else to tell you. You are directly jacked in with your higher self, your celestial team, whoever else is helping you on your journey, ancestors, all of those. When things seem hidden or unsure, it's not a reason to worry, right? This is more like, okay, you don't know what's in there? Well, isn't that like a gift or surprise or a package, right? You weren't expecting it. Surprises can be good. It also can be good to not know everything at once. I fully understand this, because what is coming, the end goal, what it is for those who are ever passing through this space, is peace and fulfillment. And that comes from the divine. Thank you for all the likes. I almost feel like I'm done, but it's like kind of late / early anyway. Water break. I'm getting like certain words, but I don't think I've internalized in myself the understanding of the things it's trying to show to me, which is why I'm struggling to put it into words. So either it's coming, or those who need to hear and see it aren't here yet. I don't know what else to say about that. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the space and the energy. Like, really appreciate it. Okay, we got little splits. How many are in here? Okay, we gotta do it. We gotta do the full Celtic spread. Why? Because exactly 11 cards are in this pack, and I know that's what that means. In addition, there were kind of 3 piles that fell apart. There's even more here now too. So this first one, Justice again. Either there's something that you are waiting for justice on, things that you're hoping will turn right in your favor because that is just. Being open-minded. I've never said that about this card either, but look, on the crown, right, there's a gem that's almost like third eye, but and also to render good judgment, right? You need to listen to both sides of the issue, right? How many more are under here? Okay. You've taken the steps, you've looked at your resources, now you're starting to look, where do you want to go? What are you doing? You know that you're heading out and you do want to go, but there's kind of like that hesitation of maybe you haven't done something like this before, and so there's a little bit of fear. It's the quiet place again, right? Sitting through the quiet, listening, understanding, and preparing, right? It's almost like, now seeing this card, it's almost like you're ready to go, but now you're being told, wait, it's not the right time. And you're like, I've done all this stuff. What do you mean it's not the right time? Don't fight it. It always turns out better than you could have ever imagined. Meditate during this time. Which is hilarious that this was also in the stack of the Void because it's very much similar. Yep. You're feeling this. You need rest. Rest. Meditate. That is what this space is for. Don't try to press forward yet. Things are being aligned for you. And again, that feeling of like, if it's easy, if it's good, you know it's for you. Okay, here's the Celtic. Ooh! Out of the gate. Alright. I understand why I have to do this. Please, 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 please know that this is not the end. This is only ever changing things to the better. Yep. You're the one who creates it all, right? So even if it's broken down, doesn't matter. You build it right back up. And in fact, you build it back better, which is why no need to fret about what's going on. You need to be intentional. This is the indicator card usually of like the person who's asking the question or who the reading is for. So this is, I'm going to take this one too. Just like you guys, I'm hearing this energy, vibing it. This is for those who are considering how to integrate their light and dark, who are trusting their intuition, who are feeling abundant and protected and can take actions and know when to take the action, or that it is the right action. So this spread is for someone who is a woman or identifies that way. We already got to the star part, right? Which is like you're creating all of that stuff. Take no action unless it is inspired action, especially when foundational changes like the tower is coming. Take your time, right? Take your time. There's no rush. All right, so that's kind of like, this is kind of like in your near past. It could even be that you thought you took the inspired action and then what kind of came out of it was not great. So there can be some hesitation in that. Maybe you, or you, it was upside down. Maybe you did not take the inspired action, and that is what kind of led to the tower moment. And again, it doesn't matter. You are the creator. You created. In the future, you're going to be feeling a lot less lack. You're going to have a lot more. Which, you know, at the time does not feel like it. But always, everything is always up and improving and moving to the positive. This is kind of like what you hold inside. It's like your whole beautiful self. And you're offering it. You're offering it for others. You're offering it in your life. You're starting to be like, I have so much to give. And externally, right, it might feel like this, right? Like everything is being poured out, right? This card is like satisfaction, wish fulfillment, having everything that you want, and upside down as your external situation. That makes sense since it's like the tower moment, right? You think like nothing will be the same again, everything is ruined, like all kinds of these feelings of unsupportedness, not being supported. And just again, come back to this card. Come back to this card. That in your mind, that infinite space, anything can be created. Anything can be created. This is kind of like the recommendation. And this feels like the recommendation is let it go. Let it go. Let it go. This is where you're heading. This is what you want. This is what couldn't be had by what was already built and had to be knocked down. So hold on to that too, right? You're the creator and you are creating yourself into this position of ease and abundance and acceptance and love and harmony. All of the good things. You do not, I'll say it again, you do not have to fear. This is the card of Archangel Michael. We are in a very protected space. We call it in this area all the time. Don't have to worry. Things that are for you are for you. That's it. That's it. Divinely guided and protected. That's what this card is about. And you know it. And the outcome is a different way of looking at things. Not being so stressed about how things turn out. Confident in the fact that you are protected and you have some good foundational knowledge of emotional management, right? And when things are at their worst, the people who can do this they are the true makers, right? When you can be in a situation where most people would think this or think that or whatever, and you're able to internally know what is for you and take the inspired action and start the creation again, even if it is from the ground up. You know you make something better every time. You just do. Because you learn. And there are many choices. And again, just discernment. And if you make a choice and it doesn't feel good, you can just unmake that choice. Nothing is lost. Time does not exist. If you have a question, I'm happy to answer it. You don't even have to ask the question out loud. Just a like or a subscribe for like that good energy I appreciate. And I'm happy to share my gift with you. Oops. Thank you. Look at you offering me love and affection. You're here to learn, and this is the outcome. That's what we all want. And you can easily do it. Just be okay. Learn how to receive and learn how to accept redirection. Right? Don't cry over the spilt milk. It's already spilt. It's done. Take a lesson, move on. Right? That's the truth of life. Alright. Ooh, now we're getting up there in time. Now I'm going to turn all of my cards around so they're ready for next time. But, you know, they come out whatever the way they're supposed to come out. That's it. That is it and the truth. So yesterday, when I was streaming, I was talking about how I firmly believe, and I love to tell everybody this, that there are things that are like inalienable rights that the earth gives us just by the fact that we are alive here. So things like clean food, clean water, clean air, a space to stay, like none of those things should ever require someone to do a lot of work for. The reason I'm thinking about this is because someone had made a comment saying, oh, if you do that, everyone's going to starve to death. And then I realized that that statement was just a perspective that a lot of humanity holds, that there is lack, that there needs to be a fight, that people cannot work for the common good, that people cannot be compassionate and understanding and care for others as much as they care for themselves. And when we're ready to see and embrace that, that's when everything changes. And here's the other thing, because I just thought it, so I'm supposed to say it, that tarot cards is not like, this is exactly what's going to happen to you, this is your destiny, that's it. No. It's just an energy reading of the kind of current environment. If you don't like what it's showing, then that's your key to start considering how you're going to change your energy. And get back to the place you want to be. And remember, your happiness, your joy, your peace, your love, your harmony, all of these things are inside you to give or not to others. No one has control over your emotional well-being. Things that happen to you, what people say or not, that's Nope. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. And this is the other one. We'll end on this because this is perfect. Here are all the angels in this space saying that your journey is protected, and it is transmuting things to line you up with the path to the mountaintop. And then this, right? Like, just exuberance and abundance and joy. It's always, all the frequencies are always all there, right? You have the capacity for every emotion, but you get to choose which one you are tuning yourself into, right? I'm so glad I was able to stay in this energetic space that we create. Like, it's good for me too. Like, being in this space and holding it open helps me as well. So I am still a little selfish, right? Don't fear. If you are walking on your own journey, you are never, never, never alone. You have so many people, energies, entities that are with you for your highest good, for the highest outcome. I live in a world where people love to see other people succeed. I live in a world where love is love is love is love. I live in a world where all the basic needs are met for everyone around me. The only time I consider what someone else has is only to ensure they have enough. And that's it. It takes time to get here. Well, nope, that's a limiting belief too. Anyone can change just like that. You too. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, all it takes is energy. All it takes is energy. And you have that. That's given to you. And then the question is, how do you use that energy? That's it. That's it. And then just being mindful. Nobody's really, I know I wasn't taught about how to use your energy, and I was deep in that belief that I'm upset because of this or this or that. No, girl. If you don't, you can be wherever you want, however you want. That's it. All right. Before we go, here is some amazing quartz, right? This is the energy, high vibrational energy, right? Very transparent, very clear, very amplifying. Oh, you want one question? Okay, awesome. Thank you. I totally will. I'm happy to. How awesome. You don't have to put the question in the chat if you don't want to. You don't even have to tell me the question. Just tuning into your energy. And one more thing before I do. This is also energy clearing. There's just been a lot of big energy in here, which I'm very grateful for, but a lot of my job is managing my energy, right? And then here, absorbing any kind of negativity. Okay. We've been getting this one so many times. Okay. This is the first card that came out. So, if it's not over, it's in a period of sleep. Like, there's going to be a cycle of time where, right, things are quiet and cold. This is the very next card, though, right? To me, it feels like It's a divine connection, which is why it's being protected and transmuted. And even if that's not the person you're supposed to be with now, you will end up with something even better. Right? God gives good gifts. Knows your true heart, what you want, your desires. There is destiny, but the free will comes from if you choose to walk the path of it or not. That's how I understand the idea of having a destiny, like God has a plan for you, while also the point of that, like, there's still something required from you to make the change, embrace the situation. This is the bottom of the deck. This is like 6 of Cups, so it's kind of like nostalgia. And so what I would really, really, really hope you spend this time doing is to kind of see the relationship clearly and right, know if it's for you. Just be peaceful and wait. Things are happening in the background to give you everything that you wanted. I hope that was a good reading for you. Take inspired action when it's given to you. Be patient and be open to both sides, right? In a relationship, there's at least 2 people, so, right? There's something like, nope, not yet. There's something there, but sometimes it's like I can see things or I hear little bits, but until I can get the whole, like, understanding and be able to articulate it to others, it's like I have not yet integrated it into my understanding, so I can't share things necessarily that I haven't already, like, you can't share something you don't have, right? That's all I'm gonna say about that. I hope that was good for everybody. I know that might not have been the answer that you were kind of looking for, but I think knowing that this is a time of winter helps make the waiting easier. Like, you know spring will come kind of thing. You have that trust, and they use this time to prepare for when the spring comes, for when you guys are back together, right? Be the person you want to be for them, right? You have this time to get that all aligned. And then just wait and know and trust. You get what you want or better every time. Every time. Keep watch out for those things, right? Notice the things around you that are like miraculous, not fully understood, or proof of infinities and infinities and infinities. Those kind of things that are unfathomable directly to the human brain that is in the 3D-ish, and, you know. We have 30 seconds to the hour, so this was so great. Thank you everyone who was here. Thank you for all the energies, positive vibrations, protection, security, healing of all the things in this space. Oh, it's always, I never know who's going to be here, but I always know whoever's here, it's like, I'm always so happy to meet you because I know this is like your first step on the next. So all the better. I love it so much. I hope you all have like just wonderful amazingness. Find joy. Find laughter. Right? You are allowed to feel good. You're allowed to be happy, even when it doesn't make sense to anyone else. Right? Do you? All right, see you all next time. Bye.